everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a book review for Shari Lapina's A Stranger in the House. And for me, I think this was, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I really think I am. Basically what this book is about is, at the beginning of this book, your main character, she's fleeing from something and she winds up getting into a car crash. Something has scared her and she's flying in her car and gets into a car wreck. And then her husband is contacted and the police have all these questions for him because she was found in the wrong part of town because she's a suburban housewife. And for him, he's like, this is out of character for her, because she was out late at night and, she didn't bring anything with her. She didn't bring her purse, her phone, and left the house unlocked. So it's got her husband questioning, why were you out? What were you doing? But they don't know how badly she's hurt. So he winds up going to the hospital and they make him identify his wife because they want to make sure that it's her. And of course it is. And the police really want to know what happened, because no other cars were involved. She was just going very fast and beamed a pole. And so her husband, once she comes to, he asks, at the hospital, what was going on? What were you doing on that part of town? Why were you out so late at night? Why did you leave all your stuff? It's just out of character for her. And the cops think it's fishy too, that it's out of character for a suburban housewife. And she says she can't tell him what happened because she has amnesia. She can't remember because she has a concussion. And later, still at the beginning of the book, a man was found in the same part of town, murdered. And so the cops come back to question her. But again, she can't tell him nothing. She can't tell him what happened. She doesn't even know if she was there. So we have a man that was murdered on the same part of town. And she gets into a car wreck. And so it's raising a lot of questions for her husband because he was like, I don't know my wife because she's out and it's out of character for her and at the wrong part of town. And she never speeds. So the husband's questioning his wife, because they've only been married for 3 years and he didn't know much about her. So he thinks maybe he don't know her as well as he thought he did. And then you have the nosy neighbor across the street who is best friends with the wife. And she wants to constantly know what's going on. Why are the cops, showing up, and she wants to know more about the wife's accident. So, and the husband doesn't seem to like the next door neighbor very well. The wife doesn't know why because, they're really good friends, her and the neighbor. But you got the neighbor constantly wanting to put her 2 cents in. So you have all this drama going around, and it's just, it's very interesting how things unfold. And it's kind of it's like watching a Lifetime movie. So if you're into Lifetime movies, like the suspense, thriller, drama stuff, you would probably really like this. And the ending, the ending was twisted. Um, Especially like the two women in here, the wife and the neighbor. They're twisted. Like they are twisted. Um, so it is very interesting, the twist at the end of this book, because you think it's all going this one way, and then you can see where part of the twist you're like, okay, all right, I can see where that happens. But then like it ends with some more stuff that could be drama. And honestly, she can make a second book out of what happens next. Really, I think she could. Um, I think she could definitely make another book out of it. So for me, like, the ending is what gave it the 5 out of 5 for me. Otherwise, it'd probably be like a 4.5. Still very good. Because it was just, you know, it was like seeming like a lifetime story. Um, and then that end, like the very end, is where I was like, oh, okay, But for me, it was very good. This was the first book I've ever read by Shari Lapena. Um, and I've just bought another book from the library sale at my library for $1. It's Not a Happy Family. And it's like only a year old, that book, and I got it for $1, hardcover and in really good condition. So I'm excited to read that and see how I like it. But I mean, so far, just from the first book I read, I like her writing, so I'm willing to branch out and read some more of her stuff. But that is my book review. Um, if you like videos like this, like and subscribe. If anybody else has read this and has an opinion about it different from mine, or even the same, or has something to say about it, just leave it in the comments below. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye.